before I respond about what we are doing with the sugar tax in terms of procurement of our machines, that's what I will say at the end. I've mentioned that there are so many taxes that have been proposed to support the health sector. We still have a challenge that some of them are not ring-fenced. The one that is ring-fenced, which I can say is helping us, it's National AIDS Trust Fund. That one, it's ring-fenced and it's supported by an act of parliament. So what we have now advocated for is to get parliament support to say, let's have all taxes that have been pronounced by the Minister of Finance to say that they are introducing these taxes to support health to be ring-fenced so that they are not mixed with other monies in treasury. And we hope that is going to happen. But we want to incorporate them into the National Health Insurance Scheme, which we are going to be presenting to Parliament maybe by end of next month, hopefully, because the initial draft for the bill is now complete. All these taxes which we are talking about, we want now them to be part and parcel of the money that we are going to incorporate in National Health Insurance. That is how we can only guarantee that we get the money. Now, the sugar tax, although it doesn't have an act, but the minister told us that there was money now. We had to put pressure on him to tell us how much money is there, because these are very big machines which cost millions of dollars. I can simply say 2 linear accelerators, one for Harare and one for Bulawayo, which have been tendered for. They cost a total of about 18 point something million US dollars. So it's not like when the money started, at 1 month, maybe there's 1-2 million. You can't start buying at that stage. So we had to know how much money we have so that we put a lot of equipment that is needed for tender, and that is what we have completed. And we are now at the contract stage. The procurement also is not like walking into a supermarket where you say there's a loaf of bread, pick this one, there's a kg of meat, you pick it and you walk away with it. These machines, because they are huge machines which are expensive, they are only manufactured on order. So when you put a tender, these machines also emit radiation and there's need for protection. So you ask those who are participating in the tender to do site visits and also to see how they can construct what we call bunkers, which then prevent radiation from going outside. So those are the first stages that we did. And then companies went around Harare, Bulawayo, and saying whether they can use the old infrastructure that is there, or they have to construct new infrastructure. All that is also part and parcel of the tender, because you cannot just buy that equipment and you have nowhere to put it. So those stages are now done, and the tenders were done, and the awards were done. So we are now waiting. Actually, for your own information, yesterday, or it was day before yesterday, I think. Yesterday, I had a meeting with one of the companies. We have got a challenge of decommissioning the old equipment. It has to be decommissioned, it has to be moved away, and new equipment put in. And I was asking them lead time. They were saying 16 weeks for manufacturing the equipment. Then they were talking of 38 weeks for the equipment to come into Zimbabwe. So we are expecting that equipment towards the end of the year. So the procurement processes take a long time, and the construction of the bunkers and everything. By the time the equipment arrives here, the place to put it must be ready. So that's the procedure for procurement of the equipment using sugar tax.